The vinyl seat burned the back of my thigh, but I didn't move. That said, hold the wheel steady, Mike. I was 6. The car was moving, and I was actually steering, while his hand hovered an inch above mine, ready but not touching. Control with consequence close enough to smell. I didn't know yet that control doesn't save anyone. That was 1983, and that burned. I taught me more about agency than any TED Talk ever could. The key lived on my brown shawl around my neck. House key, latchkey. My mother called it your responsibility. She said it like some kids got guitar or bike. I got a key and the understanding that at the 3:30 p.m. every day, I'd walk home alone, unlock an empty house, and survive until 6 p.m. 7 million of us did this in the 1980s, not because our parents were neglectful, because the world hadn't learned to be fair yet. The house smelled like dust and the ticking of the grandfather clock. Too loud, always too loud. If I was hungry, I made food. If I was scared, I handled it. If I broke something, I fixed it before anyone came home. High contingency environment, action and consequence fuse. That's what psychologists call it now. I call it Tuesday. Here's what nobody tells you about being alone at 8 years old. You develop a background check system not for people, for everything. The crack in the floorboard, the shadow that moved wrong, the intuition that something off before your brain can explain why. Gen X doesn't trust apps. We trust our nervous system. We learn safety from the ghost, not GPS tracking. By 10, I know how to flip a bicycle, not ride it, flip it. Wheels in the air, chain dangling like a mechanical intestine. No adult was coming to fix it, so I learned. Black grease under my fingernails, skinning my knuckle off a sprocket. The specific satisfaction of the chain catching, the pedal turning smooth, the machine working because I made it work. I built force from scrap wood and old carpet. No instruction, just geometry learned throughout collapse and rebuilding. We fixed TV by the smacking them. The technical tap, knowing that physical force could restore order. Rearranged red, white, and yellow cup behind dusty cabinet until the static clear. The world wasn't black box. It was transparent, fixable. If you were willing to get your hands dirty and fail publicly, pain wasn't permanent damage. It was data. When's the last time you sat with the problem for the 3 hours without Googling the answer, without telling anyone you were struggling? That's fraction. That's learning. Outside our fort, the world was falling apart. The blue light, that specific cold blue of the television news in the dark room. The Cold War, the bomb, the understanding that everything could end tomorrow and the adult couldn't stop. We practiced duck and cover drill under the school desk, watch loyal employee get laid off on the winning news, watch marriage dissolve in the real time, silence louder than argument. So we built armor, dark humor and surviving gear. Emotional distance, sincerity was exposure. You call it emotional intelligence. We call it leaving the door unlocked. Then came the between. Tangled yellow phone crossed, stretching privacy to its limits. Canvas newspaper bag at 5 a.m. Mental math for the exact change. Angry customers with no digital buffer between their rage and my face. Mixed tabs, not playlists, record songs in the real time. Planning emotional arcs, dedicating hours to communicate what I like you couldn't capture. Patience as a love language. Landline etiquette, talking to parents before friends. Learning hierarchy, throughout fraction. People don't leave me in the fight. They leave me in silence. I don't ask for help. It feels like a failure, but I'm first to quietly offer it. I don't respect title. Watergate taught me authority is custom. I worship a skill. I follow competence anywhere. I don't need applause. I need things to work. The server to stay up. The team to function. The promise to be kept. Even if I am the only one keeping. Now I have children. They will never know the burn of vinyl. Never wear a key on a shoelace. Never fix a bike chain because there's no adult to call. Their mistake live forever. Digital tattoo, searchable, permanent. I became a helicopter parent, not because I wanted to, but because I saw the wooden spoon. The wood still holds. The consequence and survive. They might know. I fear I've made them too safe, too supervised, too now. They will never develop the background check system. The gut trust, the specific power of the surviving alone. I'm bridge between analog and digital, absorbing pressure, connecting words, and I don't care if anyone thanks me. But sometimes at night, I wonder if I should have let them feel the burn. I fixed the bike, I fixed the TV, I fixed the several last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, the system crashed. Servers down. Panic. 20-somethings refreshing screen. Manager announcing emergency meeting. Everyone performing crisis. I walked to server room. Found the backup manual. Turned read switch. In the sequence, I'd learned it 1998. System came back. Nobody asked how. Nobody needs to. I didn't announce it. I just know where the screwdriver was and how to turn it. That's the psychology. Scrutiny and digital competence. Independence forged in empty house. Realism built from collapsing promises. A specific loneliness carried like a tool in your pocket. I don't really on anyone. I avoid attention. But when the machine breaks, when the promise fails, when nobody knows what to do, I'm the one who fixes it. Not because I'm a hero, because I learned it at 6. Hands on burning a steering wheel. That control comes with consequence, and I could handle both.